What up, squad? What's poppin'? Is you ready for another OOM rant? Don't go nowhere, because we got another banger for y'all. Anthony Anderson is one of the biggest creeps in Hollywood. Oh my God, this is a requested video. It comes to you from Black Balloon. Link will be in the description below. Go ahead and check that out. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, and smash that red button. Y'all ready for this? We're just going to get right into this one because, hey, y'all really, this is coming on high request. So let's just get right into it. See what's really going on here.
She's single, but looking.
But I'm illegal for people that are old.
Well, you know, some men like them young. We ain't gonna mention no names, but, you know, I'm one of them.
Oh man, we gonna start it like that? We really gonna start it like that, bro? Yo, you Hollywood weirdo, you. You notice how there was nothing left in that cup? He probably drunk everything that was in it, you know what I'm saying? Which is probably inappropriate for public television. He's wasted. The guy's wasted. Like, why would you even say that? Why would that even be uttered out of your mouth? Why are we starting the video this way? We going crazy. All right, I see where we going with this. I see why y'all wanted me to react to this. Oh no, that was a cliffhanger. All right.
Hey, what is going on with y'all, man? It is Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, man, so y'all already know what's going on. All right, y'all. Now, check this out, right? I had a couple clips I wanted to show y'all in this video. Check this out. Now, I never seen this clip. Raise your hand if today is the first time you've seen this clip. Now, I saw it about a week ago, but I'm just now getting to it. This clip was going viral on TikTok, right? Maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, maybe. Because back in July, Anthony Anderson and his team actually responded to this clip, making its way back around the internet because this happened in 2003. Mind you, Anthony Anderson was 33 years old and Lindsay Lohan was 17.
Damn. And if there's a response to this clip, because I ain't never seen it, it just goes to show that this clip was crazy salacious and it was very inappropriate. And he did some stuff. If you have to apologize or respond to something, I mean, hey, the dark always comes to light. Like my boy, Cat Williams said. It's going to be a crazy 2025. All deviancies will be exposed, y'all. Let's get to it.
This man says the wildest shit I have ever heard so blatantly on a television show. Hopefully this doesn't have any kind of copyright and we can actually show it, because he actually puts his hand on her knee and says, "You sure grown up a lot since you last did Parent Trap."
Oh, now
And
that's
me and my
weird
kids
activities,
used
man.
to watch you. Now y'all know when she did Parent Trap, she was young. Right here, she's 17, young, and he's 33. And if I'm not mistaken,
That's wild, bro. That's wild. You put your hand on a 17-year-old is wild. That's dirty, disgusting work.
Anthony Anderson had some sexual charges against him a couple years ago. But check this out. This ain't that much of old news. They just came out over the summer and responded to this clip. This shit is crazy.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Like, if this clip is so crazy, like, where are her parents at, man? Like, where are her parents at? Like, oh, I forgot, man. Y'all already remember Lindsay Lohan's mom. She trying to relive her glory days throughout her daughter. You know what I'm saying? She probably in the back powdering up her nose or something, you know? Cause yo, that chick did some crazy stuff. We already know the stories. We don't even got to go into it. You know what I'm saying? They used to go out to clubs together. I mean, she literally was just crazy. Like her mom basically sold up her daughter to the highest bidder. That's what it seems like. I mean, there's a lot of these Hollywood celebrities, these Hollywood parents that do that. It's just insane what people will do for a taste of fame, wealth. It's crazy. I remember Lindsay Lohan as a, you know, cute little freckled kid. You know what I'm saying? She was this cute little freckled kid that, you know, was funny. And it's just the decline and the deterioration of her when she started, becoming this large celebrity was crazy, and her mom just kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, probably feeding her habit, man, because her mom was just on some other level, just weird shit.
Check this out, y'all.
You're sick and you just kissed me on the lips with tongue?
I didn't kiss you on the lips.
Somebody bring me some rubbing alcohol. You're sick and you just kissed me on the lips with tongue?
I didn't kiss you on the lips.
Somebody bring me some. I digress. My children.
Yo, somebody bring me some rubbing alcohol, bro. You need to be drenched in holy water, you nasty fuck.
And we love you in The Parent Trap. I just want to give that to you.
Thank you so much.
And you've grown up a whole lot since then. You're only 17.
Yeah.
Are you driving yet?
Yes.
Can you drive?
Yes. The same things.
Speaking of pink,
Uh-oh.
I have something I.
Can you drive? What, you want to take on a driving class? You know what I'm saying? Let me guess, you'd have her on your lap. You fucking weird. Yo, this dude is weird. Like, this whole thing is crazy. Kiss me on the lips, bro. You notice how like quick she like went to jump to defend herself? Like, bro, this is already an awkward interview. This is real awkward.
Like to add to your collection. It's pink, it's satiny, and it's me.
Oh my God.
It's me. To Lindsay, from me. There you go.
Well, this is gonna go right on my bed, and when I see you, I will say hi because I'll see your face every night.
Can you imagine waking up to that shit every day, bro? Like, seriously, can you imagine waking up to that shit? You think you know how when you have a nightmare and you think that you're awake, you know what I'm saying? It'll be the reverse. You'll wake up to have a nightmare. It's just crazy, bro. To see that face staring right at you, that's just wild, bro. She gonna go take that shit, and as soon as she get outside, she better burn that shit, throw it away, give it off to somebody that needs it, bro.
Now, aside from entertaining me in your room and in your house,
What?
gentleman will be at the new pad with you and Raven Simone?
No one.
I'm just talking about, like parties,
No, I don't have a
get-togethers.
boyfriend.
She's single, but looking.
But I'm illegal for people that are old.
Well, some men like them young. We ain't gonna mention no names, but, I'm one of them.
Wow, that's diabolical right there, bro. Did you notice how she said, I'm illegal for all those that are old? Because you just made the entire situation weird. You over there groping up on her leg, you doing this, that, and the third, and you saying that, some of men like them young, and I'm one of them. She already seen all of that coming because you just made it so fucking weird right off rip. She felt the vibes, bro. Like, bro is just twisted, man. He just got, that's some sadistic shit right there. And you putting that out all on display for everybody to see, man. For everybody to see. You know what he reminds me of? Because this is, Hollywood's no stranger to this. This has been going on for years in Hollywood. Hollywood has done a lot of shit. And if you notice, it all comes back out. And then we look at it now and it's like, damn, we actually watched that and it's weird. There was this guy, remember the guy from Family Feud? Hold on. Let me show y'all. Yo, I'm telling you, this is crazy right here. This is crazy right here. There was a guy that used to kiss the contestants all the time. You know what I'm saying? He used to kiss the contestants all the time. He reminded me of Richard Dawson. Remember Family Feud? This dude, this is exactly what it reminds me of. And this is what used to go on back in the days in Hollywood and nobody batted an eye. This type of shit used to go on. This has been going on for years. This is nothing new, y'all. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. It reminds me of this dude right here.
I love all of you.
Remember this dude?
I'll never get to see Kim again. Thank you.
That's what that reminds me of, bro. And y'all already know Steve Harvey and of course, he on Family Feud, with his history and everything like that. But yeah, that's exactly what he remind me of, bro, over there trying to kiss her on the lips, this, that, and the third. And she's 17 years old. Like, why would you even joke about something like that? You know what I'm saying? That's not even humor at this point. That's just downright disgusting. And then you taking your hand off, acting like, ooh, like You in hot water? Yeah, you in deep shit, bro. You in deep shit. This stuff comes out and it doesn't age because, like I said, this was common practice. This was common practice. We all know this. You know, looking back, I mean, even in the cartoons, if you look at everything, this shit was just all like fed to us. And it was, you know, snuck in there in a way, like a mantra type thing. You know what I mean? Just trying to like turn us all into freaky ass zombies, bro. Like that's what Hollywood has been doing for years, man. They've been doing this for years. This is nothing new. They're sadistic, bro. This is satanic.
Now, this big-headed, big-bearded, former fat boy is one nasty.
He definitely not the chaps, man. Not the chaps, bro. This dude got his cheeks out. This is nasty, bro. Like, yo, this is...
I like them boys and I cannot lie. You motherfuckers can't deny that when a girl walks in but she's actually a guy, a dingling in your face, you get sprung. And suddenly I'm attracted to men. Man,
that's this dude. That's this dude right here, man. That's his song because I'm going to be real with you. I thought that Anthony Anderson was always weird. But I thought he was like one of them. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was a little fruity. I thought he had some sugar in his tank. That's what I thought. I didn't realize that it went this deep. Like, this dude is just crazy, man. He crazy. He lost his fucking marbles. This guy lost his fucking marbles, bro. I would have smacked the 12-pack of Franks right off the back of his neck, bro. I'm being dead serious with y'all. This dude is just crazy. Big Abraham-looking, Lincoln-looking motherfucker. Like, for real, wear your top hat, bro, because this dude is crazy.
Yes, man. From the moment that interview started, he was completely inappropriate with a 17-year-old girl. And back in the summer, they tried to come out and say that it was meant to be comedy. It was meant to be all jokes. When just a year after that, he faced his first, sexual assault charge. And after 2004, I think he faced 2 more, with the most recent being in 2018. I also have a clip that I'm going to play of a former actress alleging assault from Anthony Anderson in an elevator. But y'all, this man started the interview saying she kissed him on the lips, put his hands on her knee and said, "You've grown up since then." She was only 17 years old, y'all, in that interview. That she's grown up a lot since Parent Trap. The most horrifying of it all ended that clip with saying, "I won't say any names of men who like them young," and openly said, "I do."
Yo, I'm telling you right now, bro, watch out for your kids. I don't know why parents allow their kids to go off alone, unsupervised, or whatever in these Hollywood spaces, man. You got to be careful and protect your kids. That's what these guys prey on kids, man. That's how they are. They're sadistic, man. Like I said, I would have slapped the 12-pack of Franks off the back of his neck. You big fucking Oscar Mayer weirdo. You know what? If you made it this far in the video, man, put it in the comments. Oscar Mayer weirdo. That's what he is. He's an Oscar Mayer weirdo. He is just fucking weird. Like, that is just weird. To say some shit like that is just twisted. And like I said, the vibes was completely off, man. They were completely off. The fact that you're putting your leg on her, your hand on her leg, and, you saying these type of things, like, it's just like, that's him flirting. Like, he literally trying to flirt with a 17-year-old. He 33 years old, grown-ass man, over there trying to flirt with a 17-year-old, seeing if she would take the bait. And that's exactly why she said, "I'm illegal for old men." You know what I'm saying? She said she's illegal. She said that because she was uncomfortable. Just read the body language. If you see the body language, she's all the way back. Like, you could just see the body language. It's awkward. It's an awkward moment for her. You know what I mean?
What part of funny or, comedy is that when you're saying it to a 17-year-old? You're asking a 17-year-old girl who at that time was living with Raven Simone, what kind of guys are they going to have at their house?
And you know what she should have said? Just Raven, simply Raven. That's it, because that's all they're going to have there. Now, I get it. And, you know, if you look at it on surface level, it looks like it's, you know, let's just say a harmless question. Because at 17 years old, you know, girls are attracted to the opposite sex, boys are attracted to the opposite sex. So, you know, that's when the dating starts, this, that, and the third. But when you add in all this extra deviancy, it just don't look right. It don't look right. It don't smell right. I smell a rat, you know?
He literally asked her. I don't even think he asked, was she, you know, living with her parents just to know. I think he was trying to plot, trying to make sure she living alone so he might be able to slide one day. 33 years old. I mean, look at Anthony Anderson. He done got so skinny, head so big. He got that bobblehead effect going on right now. And look, this is an old picture of Anthony Anderson right here.
Not the bowling rentals, man. He got on some bowling shoes, bro. You know them rentals you get when you go bowling? Don't tell me, yo, look at this shit, bro. This is wild. He got the old school. This is just crazy, bro. You notice everybody else sitting up is all crunched up and shit. Like, this motherfucker invades everybody's space. This motherfucker don't care about shit, bro. You big space invader.
Here, I can just look at him and you can tell he nasty. You can tell he a little predator. Look at them shoes. Got that little old Nokia. This is a real old picture right here.
Yeah. And look at them fucking pants all rolled up and creased and shit. Where's the flood, motherfucker? Your big high water face.
I can just see it over Anthony Anderson.
Oh, damn. Yo, your boy looks sickly as hell, bro. Damn. If he turned sideways, he probably disappeared. All you'll see is head and beard. You know what I'm saying? He's all head, no body. What the hell?
You can see that he was a nasty guy. He still is. Being accused of, you know, assault so many times. Ain't these women just ain't out here making this stuff up.
He is sickly looking.
And I was honestly kind of mind blown when I saw that clip of him and Lindsay Lohan. I never seen that. I ain't see that when I was a child. I ain't see that growing up. Nothing. They must have kept that under wraps. Whoever put that out and let that go viral, they must, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the first time I seen that clip. That might be some shit. He probably was starting a talk show when they was like, bro, nah, we can't have you out here, bro. You all types of fucking weird. You creeping out the guests. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how these celebrities, they all get a show, they do something, you know, they do a bunch of movies or whatever, and they end up getting a show, like Steve Harvey and all these people. They end up getting these shows, you know what I'm saying? And that probably was a pilot or some shit we ain't ever seen. But yeah, that's what it might have been. I'm not sure. Y'all put it in the comments. I'm not sure.
Obviously, it had to be because he was gonna host the Emmys, and they were trying to get him banned from hosting the Emmys. So all of the freaky stuff and assault charges were coming back around because they were like, why would the producers hire him to host the Emmys? So clearly, that's where it came from. People just started digging this stuff up. Now, I want to play y'all this next clip of the lady who talks about him assaulting her on the elevator.
Wow.
You know, also, man, it gets a little bit freakier.
I didn't know nothing about this.
Anthony Anderson, this almost turned into a whole video about him. I didn't even think it was going to be this long. But Anthony Anderson, he tells a story where he talks about going to a hotel with Prince. And look, this shit get a little freaky. I'm not even going to say what it's about. I'm going to wait.
Hey, man, I don't doubt it with the drip he was wearing, with them chaps. I don't doubt him and Prince were friends, bro.
Wait till we get to that part. Before we go there, check out this clip about the assault that happened on the elevator.
Oh, wow.
Right? Check this out.
We were signing posters for the movie because the movie was out, and we were done. So we were staying in a hotel, all of us, everybody. It was just they were sending different cast members out to different cities to promote. And I was paired with this person because we were both sort of easy, off the cuff, and funny. Like, we could just go back and forth. So it made it interesting. It was just sort of like a meet and greet. We were signing posters. We were all done. And I never forget what I had on. I had on a jean jumpsuit that zipped up the front.
Okay.
And we were done. We'd been out there for hours. Going back in the hotel, you know, Vegas hotels, it's a lot of floors. And we were like near the top of the floor. We were both all staying on the same floor. And I was in the elevator, and he had 2 male friends that were in town just to see, you know, hang out and whatever. But, you know, you worked with someone, and then you've been doing promotion with this person. You think that's your friend, and you're very comfortable.
Right.
So getting in the elevator with him and his 2 friends in a Vegas elevator to go, 42 floors up, wasn't a thing. We were just talking in there, and he looked at his friend, and his friend pushed the emergency stop.
Wait, what?
And he said, "You gonna finally give me what I want."
Really?
I thought he was kidding. I'm not. I started laughing. And I'll never forget, I had really high heels on. And he came at me to try to unzip my, and that's when I caught his hand right here. And I was like, no, you're not going to unzip a big guy.
Okay.
Pushed me back, tried to unzip it. We were fighting now with my zipper because I realized now
his friend is in there watching.
2 friends.
2 friends are watching this. Wow.
And kept the elevator from moving. And people, I guess, are trying to make it move again because they're on different floors. So it would start moving and they would stop it again.
Okay, so it started moving, stopping again. I mean, I'm getting a little confused with the story. If anybody knows the backstory to this, let me know. Put it in the comments because, I know that Vegas is one of the most secure cities in the world with surveillance, this, that, and the third. And we all know that there's cameras in the elevators, even back in the day. And I thought when you press that emergency stop, like, nobody came, no security came, because usually it makes a ring and stuff like that, because that emergency stop is an emergency. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like going out the fire exit, stuff starts ringing, and I'm surprised that didn't alarm anybody from security, especially in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Vegas. If we talk about a Vegas hotel, does anybody have the footage? Does anybody know the footage? Well, maybe they might play it on here. Let me just, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Hold on.
We were fighting with the zipper. He got the zipper down and tried to pull it off of my body. Now we're fighting. We're both sweating. And I was like, "You not going to, no."
Right.
And we fought and we fought. And we went up and down. I'll never forget. We stopped on a floor, opened up, and there was a bunch of people trying to get in the elevator. And his 2 friends stood in front of the door and said, "You're not getting on this elevator." And he got my jumpsuit off of me, like the top of me, but it was still on my waist. I got out on our floor. I managed to get out on our floor. He jumped up. Like I said, I had on really high heels. He's tried to stop me by tackling me. He jumped on my back. And you know how like those long halls in the casino?
Yeah.
I carried him on my back, fighting, till I got to my room and I started banging on my door. And I was screaming all the way. But it's Vegas.
Right.
You ain't screaming in the hallway.
Right.
Wow, so she had on high heels. She was screaming through the hallways in Vegas. And ain't nobody came to help her. No, I mean, this is a wild story, bro. She's halfway naked. High heels. She's screaming, they fighting. They get to pushing and shoving, and they in Vegas. And I mean, this story, don't get me wrong, trauma can make, when you relive that experience, sometimes, it's like glimpses that you see. So you talk, but she's like talking in circles because a lot of this is like, there's a lot of ambiguity to the story because it's, she's taking it from different parts. And I'm just shocked that nobody came out of the room. Like they're fighting all the way to the room. She's got heels on. She's, she got them on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like she a running back, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get to her room. She's fighting for her life. She's trying to keep her clothes on. And I mean, I think there'd be a lot of chaos. If anybody knows about this or anybody got the links to it, send it to me. This is a crazy, wild story.
And my fiance at the time came out. He was in the room next to our room. He jumps off, goes to his room, and now we are looking a mess, both of us. I just pushed him back in the door. We went in our room and I told him what happened. And he said, I'm going next.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold up. You're telling me your fiance came out, your clothes was physically altered, your hair was in disarray, and he didn't jump on him right then and there? But then, see, like I said, like the story is all over the place because then she said she went in the room and then talked to him about it. She pushed, I'm assuming, Anthony Anderson, the weirdo, into his room and then started explaining, and then went to her room and then explained to her husband or fiance at the time what went down, what took place. I got to keep listening. Because this story's getting really confusing. This story's confusing me.
Door, and I was like, I don't want you to go next door. I don't know what I want to do, but I don't want you to do that because that's going to end up in a fight.
Mm-hmm.
He goes next door anyway. He denied everything that happened, but he saw me.
Yeah.
He saw. He
Ain't
knew.
no denying.
He knew.
He shouldn't even been talking.
No, he was. He talked through it. Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
happen. He talked through it. Came back over about an hour later, and he said, he's gonna leave you alone. And I was like, okay.
Now,
Wait a minute. Hold on. You telling me he came back an hour later and he didn't have a shovel and a bag of lime with him? Because if I came back an hour later, it would be where I buried the motherfucker. Because I'm telling you like this, if my girl came to my door, if I came outside, seen her hair in disarray and she half her clothes hanging off her, I'm coming out swinging, bro. I'm getting busy. I'm getting busy right away, bro. They ain't nothing that's gonna stop me. You heard? We ain't having no chat. There's no talking at this point. So this is why I'm getting confused. Oh, he ain't gonna bother you. Now, I'd come back saying something like that, but you wouldn't be seeing no Anthony Anderson no more. They'd be like, yo, where's he at? You'd have him on milk carton, missing posters. You know what I'm saying? Him and his chaps. You literally would be searching for this man because if I came back an hour later after seeing that, man, this dude's going to end up missing. He's going to be nowhere in sight, bro. I'm telling you that right now. So if you telling me he came back an hour later and all they did was have a chat, that's off to me. There's something's off with me. Like, you better check your man. I mean, did your man used to work? I don't know what happened. Would he pay him off? Would he hit him off with some bread or something? Because this make no sense to me. This absolutely make no sense to me. I'm telling you right now, he must have broke him off. Yo, either he betrayed you or there's just something up with this story. Because I'm sorry. That just make no sense. All right, let's keep it moving. That make no sense to me. Y'all tell me what y'all would do. The men in the comments, tell me what y'all would do. Because I'm telling you right now, bro, it wouldn't end like that. I don't care how much bread you gave me, bro. Like, yo, it would not end like that. That right there is, this is wild. This is wild. The fact that he was in the room waiting for you, he should have been with you anyways, because you had no security, obviously. He should have been there with you. Whatever event you went to, he should have been there with you just out of protection, just out of guidance, just to, make sure nothing happens to you. It's wild to me.
a lot of people don't really believe what she said because she took a long time to come out and tell her story. But, I mean, it's kind of 50-50. A lot of people, when I was checking comments, really believe what she said. And shoot, I believe her.
Okay. That kind of makes sense because I was confused when I heard the story. I mean, the story is confusing. It's a lot of ambiguity. Now, that doesn't mean it's not true. But, when you make a claim like this, people are going to want to know the how, the when, the where, and the events need to make sense. And it just could be because of her trauma that she's talking so fast. But I don't know. The story does sound a little sketchy, but I'm not going to judge because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You really don't. Especially in Hollywood, you never know. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just leave it as that and keep it moving.
Because if you that bold to do it in front of your friends, I mean, y'all have done it before and, you just didn't get caught. or didn't get out the times that you did. A lot of these people, you know, that we've been learning over the years, this is common practice, especially with people in the industry. You know, and sometimes I'll see a lot of comments like, you know, oh, why are you always covering black entertainers or this and that? It's not even that. I've covered them all. Small, big, and tall, white, brown, black, and blue. I've covered them all. But it's never ending. It's never ending. I don't think I've talked about Anthony Anderson on my page, not one single time since I started YouTube. It doesn't really matter what color the person is. It's just a lot of this stuff is coming out. You know, thanks to the internet, these people can't escape it, regardless who they are, black or white.
Like Cat Williams said, man, all deviancies will be exposed. They are being exposed, y'all. They are being exposed, man. And I'm telling you right now, it's not the end, bro. It is not the end. There is more to come, man.
You won't be able to escape the things that you did in the dark. Now, this next clip, this is one of those ones where I found this one, and it probably had only 3 comments underneath it. But the 3 comments that it did have was all questioning what exactly he was talking about. Now, he's finna tell y'all a very strange story about him and Prince, or Prince, you know, and his people inviting him to a hotel.
It's crazy.
In the middle of the night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, to eat pizza and pasta.
Oh, we going down the QAnon rabbit hole. All right, this is crazy. I mean, everybody know Prince a little out there. You know what I'm saying? He a little weird, stuff like that. You know, we heard the stories, you know, Charlie Murphy playing basketball. Like, he invites Charlie Murphy over, play some basketball, man. Come to find out, Prince could play, man. He be playing in them stilettos and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Prince is an odd character, you know? But let's see what the story's about. I mean, come on. I mean, but he said pasta and pizza, man. Maybe they're having a pizza party. I don't know. They having a sleepover. You know what I'm saying? I mean, pizza's, you know, normal at a sleepover. No? I mean, hey, let's see.
I said, hold on now. Is they talking about what I think they talking about? Because Prince was at this hotel too, along with Tavis Smiley.
Woo!
And others. And he said in the middle of the night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, they're eating pasta and pizza.
Mm.
And we just started this video with him saying he likes them young. So you could put 2 and 2 together as we go ahead and check this clip out.
Went to this after-hour spot after the concert, a place called Village Underground in the Village.
Oh, that's famous.
Yeah, and so, you know, because Prince likes to jam afterwards. Well, Prince just went to go listen to the musicians, and so it's Prince, his assistant, myself. And I see Prince lean over to his assistant, and then all of a sudden the assistant leans over to me and says, I don't know why I do this voice, but it's like, Prince wants you to come back and have pasta and pizza.
It sounded like him.
I was like, oh, okay. And then Prince got up and left, and she got up and left. I don't know why her voice is so deep, because it was a woman. She got up and she left.
Because you were summoned.
Yes.
You were summoned by royalty.
And I show up at the Ritz-Carlton. There's a doorman there with a key. And it was like, Ms. Anderson, Prince is on floor 42, and the room number is 4206. I was like, okay. Gave me my key, put me in this private elevator. I went up, put the key in the door opened. I had my wife with me. We walked in. I was like, oh. And there was, you know, an array of people in the living room, and I went back to find Prince, and he was back there holding court with Tavis Smiley and Cornel West, and he looked up and
he said he was holding court. He was holding court. Okay.
Like smiled and gave me the peace sign, and I went back in, and we had pasta and pizza at 4 o'clock in the morning.
How did Prince like his pizza? This is very important. The toppings
first off,
is a window into one's soul.
First off, there was no meat on the pizza.
Oh, you hear that? a window into one's soul. And then he said, there was no meat on Prince's pizza. And this guy pretty much knows what's going on. The toppings are very important. Listen to what this guy's saying. Let me rewind it real quick and then let me play it through.
O'clock in the morning.
How did Prince like his pizza? This is very important. The toppings.
First off,
it's a window into
wow.
one's
First
soul.
off, there was no meat on the pizza, and I didn't see Prince eat any pizza.
Wow.
We would go to his house, man, for the house parties. You know, I want to say Prince was a vegan, and so he had his chef prepare. You know, you'll be at the house and it'd be Stevie Wonder playing the piano, Malcolm Jamal Warner on bass. Rochelle Farrell singing lead, Harry Connick Jr. playing bongos. No, that was Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, Matthew.
He said Matthew McConaughey. You know, if Matthew McConaughey was there, you know his ass was, he said playing bongos, right? Or some shit like that. You know Matthew McConaughey was shirtless, smoking a doobie in a hemp diaper, talking about, all right. Come on, man. He said it was Matthew McConaughey. This is crazy. This is crazy work, bro. This is crazy work. This is a crazy story.
Rochelle Farrell singing lead, Harry Connick Jr. playing bongos. No, that was Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. I'm sorry. I get him confused sometimes.
They sounded like a bunch of high hippies, bro. Like, this is a hippie party.
It was just amazing, man. And then it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, his chef is serving you breakfast.
I'll leave that one up for y'all.
So 5 o'clock in the morning, his chef is serving you breakfast. Well, let me tell you something, folks. Let me give y'all a little bit of insight here, man. Y'all already know Prince, all of them, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they were like the upper echelon in music, this, that, and the third. Prince probably didn't indulge in the eating of the pizzas and the meats and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people sell their soul to get to where they're at. So they're soulless. That's your energy's force. You know what I'm saying? That's your energy right there. You sell your soul, that your body is no longer, you know what I'm saying? You're basically a zombie. And these people eating the pizzas and the toppings and this, that, and the third, consuming, y'all already know what they're consuming. Y'all already know where this is going. You know what I'm saying? They consuming, So this is their way of trying to get that energy back because they already sold their soul. So they consume others so they can try to get back some energy because they have no energy. They're soulless. They're walking zombies. And Prince probably didn't indulge, but he used to watch because he would say, hey, let's see which one of these guys are like that. Let me see what people I have to stand clear of. That's why he had a personal chef. He didn't eat and do the things you guys did. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't selling his soul or nothing like that. Unfortunately, he passed away and stuff like that. But, Prince wasn't a drug addict neither. Like, it was well known Prince didn't do drugs. He didn't indulge in drugs. Now, I know he passed away from, having, taken some medications that, that just, had him, pass away. But remember, come on, man, you got to give the guy a break, man. This guy walked around in 9-inch stilettos all his life. He got some back pain, you know what I mean? And he ended up getting, I guess it was, a counterfeit medication and ended up, unfortunately passing away. But yeah, this is a crazy story, man. Like these Hollywood weirdos, man, they indulge in this, in all of these sacrimonious ceremonies, and it's just weird. It is weird, man. It is weird. Let me finish this video up and see what's going on.
Y'all to decide what you think about that. Notice he mentioned Malcolm Jamal Warner, who's now dead. The entire interview is about Prince, who's been dead. And just, the common Hollywood circle of at the time, people would never have thought they would die the way that they did, in the form of those dark Hollywood rituals. And Anthony Anderson, somebody who basically spent his entire adult life in Hollywood, is no different from the rest of them. And it seems like he was involved in things with the little ones. Because, yeah, y'all know, I mean, maybe I'm reaching. Maybe we all, when we hear that word pizza, especially pizza and pasta at 4 a.m., with all kind of people from Hollywood, when we hear that word, we automatically get to thinking, all right, now, that's just automatic.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you? I mean, you should have, like, the interview was so precise and it's very important. It's to the soul and this, that, and the third, what the toppings are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he pretty much laid it out for you, Now, I'm no conspiracy theorist, and, I think QAnon is, a bunch of bullshit, this, that, and the third. I mean, come on, look at the fucking guy that was supposedly, leading the march, QAnon, and saving all these people, you know what I'm saying? But don't want to release a list, you know what I mean? So, like, come on, let's be real with it. But I do believe there's a lot of crazy people in Hollywood, and they indulge in these crazy extracurricular activities. They have these, nasty sexual proclivities, and it's just one of those things, man. And we all know it's there. We all heard the rumors, but until somebody actually gets it documented, until enough people come out and speak out about this stuff, it keeps getting swept under the rug. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to say, if you have a kid that is very talented and, ends up making it in a Hollywood or whatever, just make sure you chaperone and supervise your own child. Don't leave that job up to somebody else to do, because I promise you, your child will be in danger, because this is the way they are. They prey on kids. You know what I mean? These people partake in these crazy rituals and these crazy ceremonies, but that's enough. I'm not going to go deeper into it. I like my life. I still want to be alive. I still want to be around to give y'all content. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm outie.